Very dope news going on today in the crypto market. We have a good ruling for crypto. Finally, we're going to take a look at these charts and how they are responding. We're also going to take a look at some other things that could have led to this pump in the Bitcoin price and what that means for us altcoin investors. Decentralized. Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I'm gonna first say like this. So we had a nice bullish day in the market. You can see everybody is pretty excited about Grayscale winning their appeal against the SEC. We're gonna talk about what that means, and they have a ruling coming next week. We're gonna talk about my thoughts on it. You guys know at this point in time we are just collecting this currency right now. Let's get this money together. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment in the comment box any cryptos or anything you would need me to make a video about or talk about in this market. And I got a couple of you guys who asked me for some videos that are coming really soon, so look out for those in the next couple of days. So first things first, right here says Grayscale wins the battle against the SEC. Regulators must reveal the Bitcoin ETF application. So what's going on here is basically Grayscale wanted to convert their trust, their Bitcoin trust, into a spot ETF, and the SEC said no. They just said no, and they gave a couple rules like, oh, it can be regulated, and we can't there's no way, not it can't be regulated, they said there's no way that we can prevent manipulation. And what the judge had ruled today, because of course they said that, and then Grayscale went and did an appeal, which they said, hey, give us more reasons why we can't do this, y'all are being silly. And then the judge said, yeah, you know what, they are being silly because they have very similar products, and they have these non-spot ETFs that they're allowing. So why are you judging this one different from that one? The SEC can't answer those questions, because the questions, if they got answered truthfully, it's fraud. So now we're getting somewhere as far as crypto regulation in the US goes. Some people will tell you that all this is theater, but hey, it is running its way through the market right now. We also see that the SEC is going after NFTs and NFT sellers, saying that, hey, you guys are selling securities if you raise a certain amount of money. Some of these people just pay the fine, which, like I always say, they're just mobsters and they need their cut. So let's look at, and that just brings us to this. The ruling is next week. So this bullish news that we're having and this bullish feeling in the market right now could be bad if this person's right here. It says everyone knows it will get denied. BlackRock even knows that. So everybody's thinking that, hey, BlackRock is going to be the first spot Bitcoin ETF. And what that means is that these ETFs will need to be settled in Bitcoin. So you should see the volume of Bitcoin go up a lot. It doesn't necessarily mean the price is going to pump. It just means that a lot more people could get into Bitcoin, which pretty much means that the price is gonna pump because it's a limited thing. This is not financial advice. Y'all make sure that the SEC don't come after me. Y'all gotta understand that if you lose money, it is your fault, and if you make money, it is also your fault. So what's going on with Bitcoin besides all that stuff? Well, shorts were stacked. So when shorts are stacked, things go the other way. A couple of weeks ago, we seen that longs were stacked, and then price dipped, and then we seen shorts were stacked, and then price went up. So here it is on the chart right here. When this happened over here, longs were stacked, price dipped very, very hard. This is the daily chart, by the way. And recently the shorts were stacked. People were expecting this to be a bear flag. We talked about it in the last video. We said that target from this bear flag, if it broke down, could be down here. And then I keep saying we, but it's just me over here making these videos. But I also had mentioned that, hey, we got two things that could happen. This could be holding support right here, and we could bounce back above this 200 moving average. That was my most bullish scenario, and that's what's kind of playing out right here. A lot of people are not satisfied with this, though. I'm kind of satisfied a little bit with it, but we got to see what's going to happen on this weekly chart, because we've been watching the weekly chart. Got the 13 moving average above our heads. We bounce off this 13 moving average, things should get going pretty nicely. Now this could actually be a double bottom right here. We want to see, but we have 5 days until we close above 27,600. So let me just put that in the chart right now, because that's the level that we need to be at. That's the level that we need to beat to get super bullish. We want to see ourselves come up there, and it's kind of already writing itself. Look, come, oops. Give me a where my pin at? Give me a pin. Come up, right? Will this be a double bottom? Hopefully so. We settle above here. We come up to this 13 moving average. We come back down, retest it, and then we can get ourselves a nice bullish go. That's the very bullish scenario. Bearish scenario is we close below this right here. If we close below this 27, let me put that line back in there because I deleted it by accident. We close below this line, we have ourselves a kiss of death, and we're gonna have ourselves a nice bear flag on this charts. Nonetheless, the short term is looking pretty good because we have ourselves a nice bullish MACD cross right here. So I'm just giving you the goes, and the never mind. Right here, this is the total too. So this is all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin. So we want to make sure that these things pump. We know that Litecoin had a nice halving, and the price is responding to that pretty well. But we do have ourselves a set of higher lows right here. We got this low, and then this low is higher. So we want to see this pump, you know, another $30 billion in the next couple of days. Let's look at the weekly, see what's going on there. Yeah, we need to get up here we need to pump about another $30 billion for the altcoins, or this could be a kiss of death right there on that chart. The DXY is what's been kind of interesting right here. Now we had a nice dip on this DXY today, but this could actually just be a bearish retest, and this thing could be even more bullish than anybody wants it to be. Remember, this is what we consider to be going the opposite of Bitcoin. This thing goes up. You can see in the last couple of weeks this thing's been going up, and then if we look at, you know, the Bitcoin chart, we can see that this thing has been going down. So it's pretty much doing the opposite. We want to see it get topped out right here, fail this breakout of this line right here that's been kind of the resistance for a long time. If this doesn't hold up in the next 2 days, then the price will come below here, and that will be a nice bullish sign, you know, for me at least, a nice bullish sign for me. In the meantime, this is all lining up to a long-term strategy, to a long-term let's head up to the halving with a bunch of good news, with a bunch of new people getting into the market, new liquidity. We want to see this type of news and stuff continue over the next year or so. Still expecting one more big dip before we have you know, the halving or whatever, but hey, I'm collecting. Y'all let me know what you guys are doing. Y'all like the video, y'all subscribe to the channel. Check me out on Twitter and Telegram at Everythingcurrency. Y'all think positive and positive things will happen. RIP to crypto roots, and remember, never ever finish a negative statement about currency. Until next time, peace.